Hello everyone, my name is Dark Hero, and as you guys can see, I did go back to Monster Hunter World after not playing it for well over a year, I believe. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. As I said in a previous video, I logged on to do the Monster Hunter movie collaboration event since that is going away, and I took that opportunity to do some more hunts, and honestly, I've missed this game. Monster Hunter World really was a fantastic game. Even just running around exploring the map feels good. The developers managed to craft such fantastic and unique scenarios for us players to hunt in, and I've never really looked at them beyond a "oh, how pretty" surface level, as I was mostly focused on completing the quest and thus never really truly appreciated the effort that was put in by the devs to make the world of, well, Monster Hunter World feel alive. It's really something that I don't think any other Monster Hunter games have ever really managed to accomplish, at least quite as well as World did. From how distinct and varied each map feels compared to the others, but also how different each sections of a singular map can be without making it jarring or immersion breaking, to their verticality and level of detail, with some of these maps featuring small hidden areas that you would only be able to reach after exploring for a while. That being said, I do want to note that Monster Hunter Rise did a good job on this front, especially when it comes to verticality with the addition of the wire bug. And I'm not gonna lie, I do miss it here. But going back to Monster Hunter World, despite its many shortcomings, the game did a fantastic job of keeping you engaged throughout, with the constant free title updates as well as the decoration grinds that I understand some people weren't fans of, but personally I was a big fan of it, as you could just hunt groups of different monsters depending on which decorations you were chasing after. Speaking of free title updates, as many of you may know, I have not experienced the Fatalis hunt yet. Actually, I haven't hunted many other monsters that I should face before Fatalis, such as Frostfang Berioth, the solo KT quest, Furious Rajang and Raging Brachydios, and some arch-tempered monsters like Velkhana and Amiel. As a matter of fact, I have been playing on PC, and I'm not Master Rank 100 yet. I am Master Rank 100 on PS4, but I don't feel like booting that up, so I've been spending some time on the arguably good old grinding lands. I remember a lot of players, myself included, not loving the guiding lands. Like, sure, when you beat the Iceborne campaign and you first unlock this feature, it's really cool. You've got a brand new location to explore after you beat the story. On top of that, it's an evolving and expanding area that is separated by different sections that level up, thus giving you better loot and stronger monsters to hunt. On paper, the guiding lands are a fantastic concept. It's essentially a playground for hunting monsters, and the rewards you can get from it can be extremely beneficial, especially once you are past Master Rank 100, as you will be able to add some of the strongest augments to your weapons, which is why I'm currently grinding, trying to reach that Master Rank 100. As I'm sure you can tell, my gameplay is nothing impressive to look at. I'm still quite rusty and need quite a bit of practice, but don't worry, we'll get there. That being said, I immediately realized the many things I missed from Rise, as well as the things I had forgotten I really disliked about Monster Hunter World. Of course, the biggest thing that I missed from Rise are the wire bug and the Palamute. When I got to my first hunt in World, I was very confused that the Wyvern Ride wasn't being summoned when I was holding the circle button, and when I finally summoned it with the radial menu, I just sat there like an idiot. I had forgotten you have to mark your destination on the map, and only then will the Wyvern Ride take you there, and you don't even get to control it. And regarding the wire bug, my first few minutes back in World were spent with me staring at walls, trying to find a way to climb them. Also in combat, something that I found myself doing a lot in my first couple of hunts was performing the button inputs for the wirebug fall out of habit whenever I got knocked out. And still on the topic of combat, another thing from Rise that I really miss is the extended and improved weapon moveset, as well as the ability to customize your weapon's moveset. I absolutely love using the dual blades and the switch axe in Monster Hunter Rise, but they just feel kind of meh in Monster Hunter World in comparison, at least for me personally. Now, one thing that I absolutely did not enjoy upon returning to Monster Hunter World was the infamous Clutch Claw. Being able to knock monsters down and giving a good use to the Hunter's slingshot is fine and dandy, but the problem comes with how much damage you will be missing out if you choose to not tenderize the monster's parts. On top of that, some weapons do need to do an extra hit to tenderize, deterring players from using said weapons. And then there's the clagger. I don't want to go into detail here, after all we're talking about a nearly 4-year-old game, but the Clutch Claw has, in my opinion, too many downsides, and I hope that if it ever returns in another Monster Hunter title, that it is heavily nerfed and the combat doesn't revolve around it. That being said, my experience coming back to World has been pretty smooth so far. It's weird coming back to Monster Hunter World after almost 4 years, but then again, it's only been a little over a year since Fatalis was released along with the game's final update. I really want to do everything that I've missed in Iceborne and potentially stream it and make videos on it for you guys to enjoy. I may look into installing some mods to make the experience better for myself, so let me know some of your guys' favorite mods so I can try them out. With that being said, I will continue to play Monster Hunter World. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like as it really helps me out. Subscribe if you are new to the channel and are enjoying the content. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Dark Hero, and as always, happy hunting!